Hi, I'm Kathy with Agency Social. Thanks for joining me. By now, you should have a copy of the NFT Blueprint for Branding, which is the exact document we use for our NFT clients, which gives an overview of the collection creation process. And we're going to talk about incorporating NFTs into your branding strategy. Before we get into how NFTs work, let's get a basic understanding of what NFTs are. If you're not familiar with all the crypto world, it may seem like you have to learn a foreign language because you do. But don't worry, by the end, you will have the basics covered. There are specific terms and acronyms that only apply to crypto and NFTs. So, to help you have a better grasp of what I'm explaining as we go along, I've provided a terminology reference sheet. The most common terms that we'll refer to throughout this course are NFT, roadmap, utility, blockchain, traits, crypto wallet, minting, gas and gas fees, and the smart contract. The NFT collections we're going to focus on are generative art collections. These are a collection of images that typically consist of one base character and a ton of different attributes or traits. These images are created using a software program that randomly selects and combines traits to create up to 10,000 unique pieces. Some collections can be smaller or larger, but we will use 10,000 as a standard here. NFT is an acronym that stands for non-fungible token. Non-fungible tells us that this is one of a kind because each NFT in a collection is created with different attributes and therefore holds its own value. And token refers to a digital asset that's stored on a blockchain. What differentiates NFTs from other crypto tokens is the coding or technology known as smart contracts that will dictate how the NFT can be used. NFTs can be any digital format. It can be images, which is what we'll focus on, but it can also be audio or video, or games and even documents, for example. When NFTs are created, they're stored on a blockchain. This process is called minting. The blockchain is like a digital ledger, kind of a giant spreadsheet that tracks all the transaction, and it's public so anyone on that blockchain can see every entry and nothing can be deleted. Once an NFT is minted or stored onto the blockchain, like Ethereum, Solana, or Polygon, it can be made available to the public on a marketplace like OpenSea, which you can think of like the eBay for digital art. In order to store, manage, and sell your NFTs, you will need to use a crypto wallet like MetaMask or Coinbase. As you can already see, NFTs have multiple components. Most notably is the artwork, along with the utility or smart contract technology that will unlock other potential features that we'll get into as we go along. Now that we have a basic overview of what an NFT is, let's get to how NFTs can work for you. NFTs can be used as a marketing tool for both startups and existing businesses by offering a way for you to provide your customers with unique and personalized experience as well as an additional revenue stream. It can serve multiple purposes like engaging your current customer base with a rewards program or incentivizing new customers with an attractive membership package. The options are only limited by your imagination and resources. Like I mentioned before, launching an NFT collection is not just about having the coolest looking artwork, although that is helpful. If you want to be successful, then you need a strategy or a well thought out roadmap, which is basically an NFT business plan. So let's get to it. To get started, before we think about artwork, we need to develop the overall concept for your collection. Here are three major points to consider. 1. What is your NFT collection going to be about? 2. What type of utility or value add do you want to offer your buyers? 3. Which blockchain are you minting to? Now, let's work through the following points as you prepare to create your NFT collection. Point 1. What is your NFT collection going to be about? Here is where you should think about why you are creating this collection. Is it to expand your brand identity and grow your audience? Or are you trying to raise money as a business investment? Maybe you're passionate about a nonprofit or a specific cause and want to use the NFTs for fundraising. Ultimately, you want to identify the purpose for your collection so you can craft the right message or target your preferred audience, and then consider how to create value for your buyers. If buyers don't see value, then they won't be incentivized to invest in your collection. Point 2. The artwork and utility will help you stand out from the rest. The art is what will initially attract people to your collection, so you want it to represent your brand and purpose as much as possible. Think about color, imagery, the character, layout, unique or meaningful features. These will be based on the focus of your brand and purpose. Other features to help you differentiate your collection would be included in its utility. Utility refers to how your customers will access and use your products or services. So think about the type of value add you can offer to buyers. This could include any kind of offering that would only apply to NFT holders, such as access to premium content, a loyalty program, discounts or giveaways, VIP membership, or any other perks you can provide to your customers. Included is a brainstorming checklist for you to use. This will help you create value and lay out an action plan as you prepare for your launch. Point 3. The blockchain. Once you figure out the purpose, artwork, and utility, then you will want to decide where to mint the collection. Currently, the most popular or mainstream blockchain is Ethereum, which operates with ETH as its cryptocurrency. For our purposes, we'll focus on the Ethereum blockchain because it has the most buyers and can potentially gain you the most visibility for your project. The blockchain doesn't affect the NFT you create, it only stores the data. However, once you mint to a blockchain, it can only operate on that specific chain. It's not currently interoperable, meaning you couldn't mint to Ethereum and sell directly to someone on Solana. Roadmap. With a basic concept, now we can start laying out a roadmap that describes stage by stage what your plans are for the collection. At this point, we're not going to know all of the details and every single step of the project, but we should have a long-term plan for the overall project. With NFT planning, we need to keep in mind that the value will come from the community of NFT holders or customers. So as an influencer or business owner, you will target your current buyers, gain feedback from them as potential NFT holders, which will influence the direction and success of your project. For now, the roadmap will look more like a bullet point list of milestones that will dictate when you will be releasing more features and utilities at certain points in your sales. For example, let's say you own an e-commerce store and you want to build an NFT collection for your customers. Your roadmap may include 10% sold. You will airdrop or send holders a 50% discount code for any item in your shop, which is a cool discount program for current customers to take advantage of. But what if at 50% sold, you will release community-inspired merchandise? Now you have given the community the ability to have an impact on the product. To expand on that, what if at 75% sold, holders will receive 5% royalties on the merchandise sold? Now you are incentivizing your customers with the possibility of designing specific merchandise and being able to get money back as long as they continue to be invested. If you want more ideas to grow your community, I recommend looking at some of the most valuable NFT collections to see examples of a good roadmap. As you start to think about the future of your project, consider not only the growth of your business, but also the incentives for your buyers to increase the value of your project. At the same time, we want to be realistic about your ability to fulfill your promises. Along with this comes the cost and pricing of your collection. To pull an NFT collection together, you're going to need help. Whether you hire a team like us at Agency Social or you find freelancers online, here are some basic costs associated with building your collection. Art and illustrations. A decent illustrator or artist can range from a few hundred to a few $1,000s, depending on the complexities of the design and the number of traits you want to add. Many freelance designers will offer to design a character based on your design direction to get started, and you will most likely go through several revisions until you're happy with the end product. In our experience, Clients will look to us for design direction because they're not artists, they're business owners. So think of the design more like you would your logo. You want it to represent you and also stand out from other projects. In the previous lesson, we talked about the utility of your NFTs. For this, you will need to hire a blockchain developer. A blockchain developer will be responsible for the deployment of the smart contract. All of the coding required for your NFT collection to be minted on the blockchain is contained in the smart contract. Developers can charge by the hour with an average rate of $50 and up, or by the project from $500 to a few $1,000s. We recommend budgeting about $2,000 for the smart contract and associated gas fees. Other roles you want to consider is social media manager or community manager. They will be responsible for helping you execute a marketing plan targeting your potential NFT community. When considering your marketing plan, most successful NFT launches have the assistance of influencers who are either paid outright or receive equity along with NFTs as payment. Overall, our clients can expect to pay around $5,000 for the design and deployment of a 10,000 NFT collection. Keep in mind that the value of cryptocurrency, in our case we're working with ETH, it's constantly fluctuating, which means the cost of the entire project may also fluctuate due to gas fees and minting costs. NFT pricing. Now that we reviewed some of the NFT costs associated with creating an NFT collection, we need to think about the pricing structure. As we mentioned, a 10,000 collection may cost approximately $5,000. You may be thinking that you should price your collection so that you could at least recoup your costs, which makes perfect business sense. But we're talking NFTs and community building. We need to strategize how we want to price each NFT when it's dropped. Dropped means launched or made available for purchase. You have several options here depending on your overall goal. You could price the entire collection the same, or you can base the pricing structure on the traits and rarity of each individual NFT. Another option is to price low with a royalty on secondary sales. Whether you are building your brand, looking to add an additional revenue stream, or fundraising for a cause, you'll want to consider a starting price that makes it easy for people to buy into the project and be enough to cover your costs. The good thing about NFTs is that you can just adjust the pricing once the project is ready to launch. As you can see, planning for an NFT collection can be a lot of work, but learning how to leverage this new technology can also provide a great opportunity. You can use NFTs as a marketing tool to expand your customer base or improve your products and services, and also raise funds for a special cause or launching a new project. As business owners, it's important for us to keep up with new technology and trends to stay competitive. It may seem overwhelming to get started, but that's why we're here to help. At Agency Social, we have the marketing and brand building experience, along with a dedicated team of illustrators and programmers ready to guide you through the process. Want to see how NFTs can work for you? Then schedule a free call with our team who are ready to answer all your questions. I'm Kathy. Thanks for watching.